All right, guys. Yo, welcome back to another movie review. And this week we're going to be doing Superman, the new Superman movie. I've been really excited for it because I'm a big fan of DC. And just hoping that, James Gunn does a good job with like the DC and like we'll see where it goes from this one. I'm actually going to start with the nitpicky things. Like you kind of get into the movie and James Gunn kind of just throws you into this universe. It's not like a slow buildup. It is a just you're in it and you need to accept everything that's there. And I kind of wish that the movie was a little bit more simpler in that case. I kind of want the buildup. Like I kind of wanted to hear the story, and like we all know the story of Superman, but like I kind of wanted to hear it again because he is rebooting the universe. But it is nitpicky because it wasn't like a big thing for me, but it's just like for the first bit of the movie you're kind of like, whoa, like did he just like throw us literally into the middle of it? It's just like that's okay. Like yeah, okay. I also think that Superman in my head is just like a simplistic person. He's just a dude who fights for good against evil and just punches his way through. So like in my head, like this movie felt way more extravagant than it needed to be, and a Superman movie in my head is just like a simplistic kind of thing. The worst moments, the start of the movie felt a little weird to me. They gave like a little bit of exposition that didn't feel useful like at all in my eyes. It like if there was no exposition, the movie would have ran the same way anyways. But I guess it's kind of just helping people maybe who are watching it and literally know nothing about anything in like a DC universe, and they see this. I mean, even then, it just felt like it wasn't really useful in my eyes. I thought that was kind of weird. I'm not thinking that this is just a Marvel thing anymore, but like they just love throwing in jokes everywhere. I know James Gunn is definitely a director who likes to throw in his jokes every now and then, but I do wish that movies could go back into a more serious tone. Like you can have jokes every now and then, but you don't always have to go into a serious moment and then end it with a joke just to lighten the mood. Like we can watch a scene, have it go serious and then end serious, and then we can move on to the next scene. We don't have to have it end as a joke and then we move on to the next scene. And I think a lot of studios are doing that more, and they definitely do it in this movie. So I think I'm becoming less of a fan of that. Like I love jokes. Like when a joke hits, it hits. But like sometimes jokes, like it is just a little too much. It's like we don't have to do jokes constantly. And hopefully it doesn't trail off into the DC universe, because I know Marvel does it a lot, but it looks like it might. Hopefully it doesn't. Also, I wasn't a big fan of Krypto. Krypto is Superman's dog, and in this movie, all I could think of for Krypto is just like if he treated anyone else how he treats Superman, he would literally kill them. And every time I see that dog, I'm like, if this guy does anything bad whatsoever, he could kill like everyone here, and like no one's worried about that. Like no one even bats an eye. I would be terrified of this dog if I saw him, bro. I don't want to go into it. I'm not trying to go into spoilers, but this guy would literally tear people apart, and no one, like, it just feels like that's kind of glossed over, and it's just like I'm kind of scared of this dog. Like literally I'm terrified of this dog. Other than that, like the dog is fine in the movie, but I literally can't get that out of my head while I'm watching the whole movie. Like I literally just couldn't get it out of my head. The best moments, I love how they portray Superman. I think every actor in this movie did a great job at their character, especially the guy who plays Superman. I think he did a phenomenal job. I think he did literally portray Superman exactly how I want. Like in this movie, Superman to me feels like Superman. It is a guy who fights for justice. Like he fights because he just fights for good. That's like all he does. It's just, I'm Superman, I want to fight for good. And it's not like I'm Superman of America. It is Superman of the world. Like he actually treats it like a Superman who is taking care of everyone because he's Superman. Like, that's his job. He takes care of the planet. That's what he was sent there for. And not just like, oh, I'm taking care of only the people in America because that's the people I care about. Like, no, Superman is the justice, and he takes care of like, he helps everyone. And he also just like, he's just a kind person. When he's fighting, he's taking care of everyone around instead of just like smashing and killing the bad guy and not worrying about any civilians whatsoever. I really love what they do about this Superman, and I think they did a great job. Like, I love this Superman. Like, the S on his chest, he truly stands for the hope that he gives everyone on the planet. Like literally. Another thing that I loved about the movie is the music. The music is amazing. I agree with James Gunn wholeheartedly that using the Superman music from the older style themes, like, it just hits you, and I love it. I love it so much. It just sounds awesome, and it makes you feel like when you're listening to music, like you literally just want to like raise your chest and just put your hands to your hips. Like, you literally feel like Superman when watch. I love that, and I love that feeling, and that's exactly the feeling that you should come out when you're watching a Superman movie. And I really did enjoy that part. Again, yeah, all the actors fit their roles extremely well. I don't think I can think of one actor who was just like, you know what, I didn't like them in this. Like, they didn't fit their, like, everyone does a great job. Lois Lane, Superman. I even think Lex Luthor. I do think that if the Lex Luthor had like a deeper voice, that's kind of like a Lex Luthor in my head. Like, he's menacing, he's tall, but this guy, you know, he has the attitude. His voice isn't as deep as I'd like it to be, but that is also just a nitpicky thing. But you know what? Like, honestly, a pretty decent movie. It does feel like it was made for like a newer Superman type of thing. Like, in my head, just how they throw us into the movie, they're making it for like this generation's kind of Superman instead of like the old generation Superman. Like, the old generation seems simpler, but nowadays there's so much stuff in the DC, so I could see why it's more of like a this generation's type of Superman, and that's kind of how I portray him now. But I do think like the movie was very well done. The music is exceptionally well. Like, every song that came on is amazing, especially the Superman theme song was great. I love that. Yeah, honestly, and my rating, I think I would give it a solid like 7.5, but because the movie like at the end made me feel like Superman, which is like a plus. Like, I walked out of the theater and literally I just felt like helping people. You know what I mean? It's like you walk in a theater, you just like feel like a good person. And I really love that. So because of that feeling, like, I'll raise it up to an 8. I think they did a really good job. Good job, James Gunn. Hopefully this goes into his whole DC universe. Like, hopefully it builds upon it. Well, I guess we'll see with the other movies and shows that are coming out. But yeah, pretty good movie. I would recommend anyone to watch it. And if anyone wants to, you know, just give me a movie review or something, leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think of the Superman movie. Like, please, like, I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts about it. Like, without spoiling, because we got to give everyone a chance to see the movie. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And let me know what kind of movie I should do in the next one. Hopefully I can watch 28 Years Later soon, but I just haven't gotten the chance to. But yeah, peace, guys. Goodbye. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, the next review.